Good morning, YouTube. Pretty much here discussing a few things that I feel like our community, when I say our community, I mean we as a people, but in particular, the minority community, and even more in particular than that, the black community. Um, there needs to be some changes going on, and everybody always talks about it, but I feel like if we throw some numbers in there and we just get to talking back and forth, um, first step is always conversing and acknowledging that there's a problem. So the sooner we can do that, the sooner we can actually find a resolution, or baby steps, take baby steps towards success or where we want to be as a people and as a community, right? But I was just actually reading and reading online, and there's an article that states it states that the U.S. Bureau of Justice Statistics estimates that as of 2008, there were more than 846,000 black men in prison. And in addition to that, that made up about 40.2% of all inmates in the system. Now, the article goes on to pretty much cite that that may be a little bit more than the number of slaves that were, I guess you can say, enslaved around 1850 before the Civil War began. But what I derive from that is confirmation, just confirmation that we as a community have taken strides. Well, I'm not going to say we because I personally wasn't involved with it, but our community has taken great strides, great strides up um, since I'll say 1850, right? Because we as a people have been known to fight and been known to do what we have to do to get up out of our situation, whether it be going to church, whether it be helping this person out, helping that person out, or even fighting, or even fighting. And I may have said that already, but who cares? Um, but I say that to say this: for as long as I can remember, Black history has been on an upward trend, right? On an upward trend. When you look at Black history, it's motivating. It's positive, right? Even though there's some bad things that went on during the struggle, it was a group of people gathering together for a greater good. Now, now me being part of this new generation where I was born in the 80s, where um, a lot of the drugs were already in effect. A lot of the aftermath of the drugs were already in effect. So I'm a part of the, what Kendrick Lamar likes to call Section 80, right? Born in the 80s, crack babies, etc., right? Although my direct parents weren't on any hard drugs or anything like that. Um, a lot of my friends were. I had a friend in elementary school. He used to go around. He would tell people he was a crack baby, and when you're a kid, most kids tend to laugh about things like that. When I heard it, even though he was smirking about it, I felt pain. I felt his pain, right? Which is weird because even that just let me know, even at an early age, I knew something didn't sit well with me, with what was going on in our community. So with that being said, I just want us to come together. I just feel like we should come together. Although I am a part of this hip hop community where we do make music that is sometimes derogatory, or we do make music that is sometimes um, we can just call it what it is. It's sometimes hate music, hate music, right? That's what it sounds like from the outside looking in. But um, I'm not telling nobody to stop what they're doing, stop their grind, stop their hustle. But what I will say is, if you're doing all of that and if you're putting all your attention on that and you're not focusing none of your attention on not focusing none of your attention on uplifting the community in which you came from. And I don't just mean one city. I don't just mean one place. I'm talking about everywhere. Like right now, I don't live in the city where I was born, right? I travel, etc. But with that being said, everywhere I go, I have a duty and a job. Whether it be even if I see a kid in the line at the grocery store, you know, if I can share a word with them, then do so. Then do so. Also, on top of that too, do whatever you can. Do whatever you can that's in your power. Everybody can do something. Don't just think that just because you're one person you can't do anything. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? And even though Rome might not be the best comparison, but I'm just saying that if we want to get somewhere, ultimately we have to start somewhere. So with that being said, I just want to hear what y'all have to say. Please comment. Please comment. This is not a video that you just watch and then you just skip on to the next video of somebody doing some backflips or something. This is something where I want to hear what you guys have to say. Black, white, doesn't matter. I always say it, even on Twitter, Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter at 216 Arif. That's 216 ARIF, right? But I always say it. I say spread love. You know, I mean, I spread that message. Even though I do make this kind of music or that kind of music, I'm an artist. So, like I said before, as an artiste, my mic's my paintbrush. I say what I want. I'm an individual who represents myself and my family, my community. But I'm at the end of the day, first things first, I represent myself. So I love y'all, man. Have a blessed day. Definitely spread love and then spread the word on this video. Let me know what you guys think. And if you like what you hear, subscribe or do what you gotta do. All right, y'all stay up.